Damn, man, another review for this weekend, man. I'm going all out this year. Hell yeah. Okay, the story of Limitless starts off with Bradley Cooper's character, Eddie Moreau, who is a failed writer, pretty much, and he has writer block up the ass, and he needs some inspiration. He meets up with his ex-brother-in-law, played by John Whitworth or something like that. I can't remember his name, but he pretty much tells him, you know what, I have this drug that actually, you know how you can only use 15 to 20% of your brain at a given moment? Well, this lets you use 100% of your brain throughout the whole day, at any moment in time, so you can pretty much do anything. You can lift a car up, well, you can't do that, but you can pretty much do everything you remember in your whole life, and you could do it. You really can. You'll remember geometry if you forgot it before. Everything you know is in your brain, even if you forgot it. It's in there somewhere, and this lets you remember it and do it. He gets the drug, and of course he becomes pretty much, it's almost not really a rise and fall story. It's more like a rise. It's like a rags to riches kind of story, and a little bit of the rise and fall kind of thing, where he does kind of fall. I don't really want to spoil much, but there's parts where it looks like he's about to fall, and there's stuff that's gonna happen that he pretty much is he can't save himself from. But I'm not going to say anything else. I actually thought the story was really fantastic. I really did think so. The characters are very likable. There's not that many characters in the film that are, major. Like, there's about 3 characters, I would say: Bradley Cooper, Abby Cornish, who plays his girlfriend, and Robert De Niro, who are the big 3. Everybody else is kind of side characters, but still, those 3 are really likable in their own ways, and I really like the story. I did. So yeah, story is good. I'm going to give the story a 9 out of 10. Let's go on to the act. Okay, now the acting for Limitless is another thing that's amazing about it. I thought the acting was fantastic in this movie. I mean, Bradley Cooper does an amazing job here. I was not expecting that, but he really does a great job here. You feel for his character, even when he starts getting cocky and a little crazy with all of his abilities. You still do care for him because he has that little essence about him. I don't know what else to say besides Bradley Cooper is a great actor, and I think he is fantastic in this movie. Robert De Niro, of course, he's not in it as much as you would think for someone that's really toted to being really in the movie, but there's not really many characters in the film, so I guess and he's a big named actor, so of course you go put him on the poster. And he is a major character. You just don't see him all that much, but he's still, when he's there, he's fantastic. And I think when him and Bradley Cooper start talking to one another, that's where the dialogue really sparks, and that's where the acting just becomes amazing. I really do think Robert De Niro and Bradley Cooper has very good chemistry on the screen, and they do really good. Abby Cornish plays the girlfriend, really. I mean, at first she's not really his girlfriend, but later on she becomes his girlfriend again. It's a little weird. She's good in the movie though, but she's definitely not in it as long, not even as long as Robert De Niro. And of course she's on the poster too. She's not really a big character, but she's pretty good for what she is. And overall, I thought the acting for everybody else was really good too. All the side characters, really, really good. I thought the acting was fantastic, actually. I'm also going to give this a 9 out of 10. So let's go on to the next part. I'm going to talk about the visuals in the movie, because it's a very visual-based movie, so I'm going to talk about that. Okay, now the visuals for Limitless are mesmerizing. That's the best word I could come up with for the way this movie looks. Now, when I say visuals, I don't mean special effects like I talked about in my Battle of Los Angeles review, where I said visuals. I don't mean that. I should have said special effects in that film. There's not really special effects. It's just the way sometimes the camera moves, or the way something looks. Sometimes there's like a kind of like a fisheye lens look to it, and it looks really cool. It definitely goes with the movie. The first time he takes the drug is one of the coolest scenes I've seen in a movie in a long time, where it just goes all like freaking. It does get all fisheye lens on you, and it just distorts you, and you really feel like you're actually just getting drugged up and stuff. It just, not that I would know, but you definitely feel how this character is feeling right at this time. And there's some visual effects here and there that do look really, really cool. And overall, the visuals are, I'm going to say it again, amazing. Third part of this movie, that's amazing. Holy crap, this movie's getting pretty good word of mouth from me. I'm gonna give this also, I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10 for visuals. Let's talk about the entertainment now. Okay, now the entertainment for the film, of course I've been praising the hell out of everything in this movie so far in this review. I mean, I've said the story's fantastic, the acting's great, the visuals are amazing, mesmerizing, all this stuff. Of course that means the entertainment must be terrible, right? Because, I mean, of course it's not fun. It can't be fun if it actually has a good story. I mean, I like Battle Los Angeles, which had no story, and I'm obviously an idiot for liking that film. Well, I'm going to tell you right here. I thought the story was fantastic. I thought the acting was fantastic. I thought the visuals were fantastic, and I thought the movie was entertaining as all hell. Now, sure, there is some parts here and there that kind of slow it down, and I don't want to sound like an idiot, but sometimes it's the dialogue where it is so complex and it gets into a bunch of stocks and Wall Street and stuff. It's just okay, I don't understand any of this stuff, and I think that's the point. Maybe you're not supposed to know what the hell they're talking about, but I kind of got bored a little bit. And also, there's one or two silly scenes where it's like, there's one silly scene where it's really stuck in my mind, where this other character besides Bradley Cooper's character, I ain't gonna spoil who it is, takes the drug and the character just becomes pretty much like Superman, runs really fast, jumps over, does freaking parkour stuff, and I'm like, okay, come on, where the hell? You can't do this. I can understand how Bradley Cooper can fight off a bunch of people, but, he's not freaking flipping around doing that stuff. He's just beating the shit out of people, I understand that. I can't understand this character freaking doing parkour stunts and freaking flipping people around to kill other people. No, you ain't Jackie Chan, right? That's the only part that I can actually think of. There's other silly scenes here and there, and the dialogue is kind of so that's why I'm going to give the entertainment a little lower than everything else. I'm going to give it 8.5. Overall, this film is still fantastic. The overall rating, I'm going to talk about the overall right now. The overall rating will be a 35.5 out of 40. So that's still really good. I think you guys should go check it out. If you're thinking of this movie being, stupid and boring and stuff, don't think that, because it's very entertaining. It has some great acting, and overall, I really liked it. So there you go. That's my review, 35.5 out of 40. I know, kind of a weird rating, but whatever. Thank you, and goodbye.